Hello Mouse, I'm Athina and I'm grateful that you're here with me today. Today we are going to look at what positive traits others see in you that you don't see in yourself. This video is intended to be a little bit of a confidence boost, an ego boost. So yeah. Easy way to choose your group or groups. You can choose it, maybe you already knew which one to choose based on the thumbnail, or you choose based on the crystals that are in front or the decks that are in front. You can choose also based on 1, 2, or 3. And there is also, after the little meditation music, there is also going to be a clairaudient selection where I play a different tune on my guitar. So maybe one of the tunes strikes to you out or is really relaxing, whatever way you need to choose it. You can also choose based on the timestamp that is in the description down below. Maybe there is your lucky number or a number that you are seeing often. And so you can choose based on that. So now to the pie selection. Pie number 1, you've got the Gentle Heart Tarot. Your crystal is this zebra jaspis. Jasper, I'm sorry. I mixed the German name with the English one. So, and I'm going to show everyone the Hermit because I'm trying to shed some light into some positive traits that you don't see about yourself. So the Hermit is the card that sheds light into the darkness, the card that brings the subconscious things into the conscious mind. So I thought it was fitting cards to show for today. Pile number 2, you've got the Modern Witch Tarot. Your crystal is the Ocean Jasper. And this is your Hermit. Pile number 3, you've got the Mystical Manga Tarot. Your crystal is this Milky Quartz. And this is your Hermit. So now I'm going to leave you for 1 minute so that you can meditate upon the decks or the crystals. And I will be seeing you at your pies. Bye! number 1, you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot, the number 1, the Zebra, Jasper, the 2, the timestamp, and this is going to be your reading. I'm sorry, I'm not able to talk. English is not my first language. If this is your first time being with me here, hi. So let's hop right into it. So I hope you're having a good day, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching. So I'm excited about this video. I saw someone else do a video like this, and it really inspired me. And yeah, I think this would be a good topic to do in a pick card reading. So here I am. Thank you for the inspiration. I don't know who it was anymore that did this type of reading. I forgot. It's some time in the past now that I watched it for myself. So yeah, a little bit background story. So let's see. Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 1 that pile number 1 doesn't see in themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 1 that they don't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 1 that pile number 1 doesn't see in themselves or are unaware about? Please, spirit guide. Well, do I have to take all cards? Okay. So one fell on the floor. So let's see how I'm going to do this. Do all the cards have boom in one straight line? Of course not. Okay. So never did the reading this long before. So let me see if you can see. Yes, you can. So at the back of the deck, I'm going to put it down here. We have the Queen of Crystals, the Queen of Wands, yeah, you cannot see it as I have intended to. Just a moment so that I can show you the glory of the Queen of Crystals. So. Well, let's start flipping up those cards. You should be able to see them now. So we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, we have the 8 of Cups upright, we have the Knight of Diamonds upright, we have the 7 of Cups reversed, we have the Queen of Coins, Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, we have the Ace of Diamonds, Pentacles upright, and we have the Ace of Crystals first. Sorry. So okay, let me see. The heart card in your reading, pile number 1, is the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm feeling called to not read it in a straight line, but go with the flow. So maybe you are a person that goes with the flows. What I already got with the Eight of Cups in reverse, that a positive trait that others see in you that you don't see in yourself is that when there's something that is not good for you, you know how to walk away. Something that doesn't fulfill you emotionally, you know how to walk away. Also, you're extremely hardworking. You go slow and steady, but you put in the work with the Knight of Diamonds. You may not see yourself as, I don't work as hard, I don't see this, but others see that in you, pie number 1, so I'm just saying what others are seeing here. And also the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Crystals, she is at the back of the deck, and this is an energy that, for me, it's something that it's there, but it's not being seen, so it's the hidden of the hidden. In this case, in this reading, the hidden trait of the hidden trait that you don't see about yourself is the Queen of Wands. She is, well, I'm she because Queen, you don't have to identify with any genders or something like this, so it's for everyone. So the Queen of Wands, she is passionate. She does what she loves. She is a great leader, really charismatic, really outgoing, like totally the extrovert in a positive way, of course. Not overbearing. I also associate the Wands energy a little bit with creativity, because sometimes in my eyes, passion and creativity go hand in hand. So passion and creativity, the Queen of Wands, also a creative person. So I'm now being asked to read the guidebook for the Nine of Cups in reverse. Let's see. Reverse, Nine of Cups. In itself, this card does not possess a challenging aspect. The only thing to be cautious of is making sure you focus on what you want, not what you are trying to avoid. Manifest for yourself, not to impress others. Well, so based on the guidebook, what a positive trait is that others see in you that you don't see about yourself is that you are able to focus on what you want. The Queen of Wands is also someone that focuses on what she wants and is not trying to avoid things. Like we have seen here with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Diamonds. You know when to walk away about things that doesn't emotionally fulfill you, and you can put in the hard work to make the things work as you want it to. So now I'm going to the Seven of Cups. I'm just trying to make sure that I find it. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Once you've made your choice, do your best not to question the decision. If you feel excited and proud thinking about your future, then that's all that truly matters. Let your intuition be your guide. Everything else is just noise or potential distraction from the cause of fulfilling your dreams and living your best life. Well, again, we have you are able to focus on the things that you want to manifest and bring into your life, and really keep on doing the thing. So one of your positive traits is that you can focus on the end goal work hard towards it, leaving things that doesn't fulfill you anymore, because you know what you want and you keep on going, and that is what others see in you. Pie number 1. So, Queen of Diamonds in reverse. Always make sure you are aware of the price you've agreed to pay, whether in association with a mentor, business partner, or material object. Transparency is crucial to avoid nasty surprises and discrepancies, I think it's how you pronounce it, I don't know, in expectations later down the line, especially in situations where large sums of money or people's livelihoods are at stake. The environment can quickly turn sour. Trust nobody, and if necessary, draw up contracts and get lawyers involved to protect yourself. What does the Queen of Diamonds have? Sorry, I'm trying to understand the message of the Queen of Diamonds. Okay. But others also see in you as a positive trait is that you are able to see small details in the bigger picture. And how do you say this? Because you're able to also see the small details in things, you can organize yourself so that nasty surprises doesn't happen. I hope this makes sense. I'm a little bit lost of words to really convey what I'm trying to say. Okay. With the Ace of Diamonds here, what I heard was opportunities. Like, you can see the opportunity of a new beginning in the materialistical way, like in Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Pentacles doesn't always talk about financial things. It can also be a skill. So you can see opportunities or skills in others to help you on your way, or you can see the opportunities in things for yourself, and others are aware of how you are masterfully able to see the opportunity and grab it by the hand and go for it, working hard, focusing on the prize, on the goal. Guidebook, okay. Guidebook. I'm just listening sometimes to little messages to help me navigate through the reading. So, Ace of Diamonds upright. Your earthly ventures are taking off. The Ace of Diamonds is an exceedingly complementary card, predicting success in areas of your life, such as your health, finances, and time management. Planting seeds for new ventures now will ensure plenty of fruit to harvest in the future. Whether you are looking at an opportunity to invest or starting your own business, the universe is in full support of your earthly ventures. highlighted to me was planting seeds for new adventures now will ensure plenty of fruit to harvest in the future. So you are able to see the potential of something and invest in it, and you are then able to see the fruits of your labor after some time, and that is something that others see in you that you don't see in yourself. Finally came out. Getting a little bit excited. You really sound like a great person, pie number 1. So, Ace of Crystals, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Don't feel discouraged when faced with delays. When the Ace of Crystals shows up in reverse, you are being called to reevaluate your approach and motives. Are you attempting to become more successful for yourself or to impress the other people? Keep your personal motivation at the core of your work to avoid too many roadblocks. Sticking out to me was re-evaluating your approach, so you know when you need to change course and to try a different angle to something so that it can work out better in that moment. Yeah, that's everything for the tarot cards. Now let's go to the Oracle decks. Now I have to say we have a little bit of a theme in the Oracle decks. By the way, all decks are quite new to me, so I'm probably going to be looking at the guidebook for some time to really get the meanings across. So I hope you can be with me for those moments. And one of the decks is in German, so I'm so sorry that I'm going to take a little bit of time for translating it. It's not that easy. So what positive traits do others see in pie number 1 that pie number 1 doesn't see in themselves or are aware of? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pie number 1? Well. Da, 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 da. So, are these all the cards? Okay. At the back of the deck, at the back of the deck we have Orange Dragon. Bring soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. So, for me, I think this means that you are able to bring people together so that you can work together, or you can spend time together, like you would be an awesome event planner, or maybe in your friend group you are the person that organizes your get-togethers. You spread the energy of belonging, warmth, and oneness. Like, you make others feel like they belong there, they feel your warmth, like a great host. And you also make people feel like they are not alone with the oneness here. So you make them feel like, I'm not alone, we are somehow in this together, even if maybe your experiences are quite different. It still feels like you are together in this situation. So we have Pure White Dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So what others see in you that you don't see about in yourself is that you process what you know and reflect upon this. And from the things that you've learned, the lessons that you've learned, the knowledge will turn into wisdom. So people see the wisdom in you about the experiences that you have earned throughout your life. They also see that you act with truth and honesty, that you speak the truth, that you are honest to them, that you don't hide anything. And for others, that is a positive trait. And for me as well, I try to be as honest and truthful as well. Sometimes, of course, there are some white lies, just not wanting to hurt other people's feelings. But most of the time, I'm also truthful. So maybe the only maybe you too are only lying as white lies so that you don't hurt other people's feelings. What others also see in you is that you are constantly growing and expanding. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Like when you don't see them for some time and then you meet up again, they can see a growth and an expansion in you from the other time. Maybe you are unaware of this because we wouldn't be doing this reading otherwise. And this message was not come out. So yeah, let's see. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. Okay, calm down. I can say this. Strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. So again, we have the wisdom. So you stand in your power, but with the wisdom that you have gained from your life experiences. What others also see in you is that you give off this air of grace with the awaken to your own majesty. That you wear your cloak of power with pride, that you are proud of the work that you are doing, the path that you are walking. And that is something that the others perceive as a positive trait of yourself, that you can wear your power with pride, but not in a greedy way, but in a way of wisdom and love and warmth. Because of the orange dragon, I was trying to, somehow there was a message about warmth somewhere. Yeah. Then we have Earth and Air Dragon. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, grant your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. So probably you are able to stay balanced. Like, you can bring ideas out of nowhere that doesn't have a physical form yet, or isn't yet tangible. You can ground those visions into the 3D. You can make it tangible. People see you manifesting your hopes and dreams like it's easy. Of course, they also see that you have worked hard, but they can see that the vision that you had, you are bringing in the fruition of it. You are bringing it down here. Like, you are bringing the things from air down to earth. And you have this balance of air, earth, with the ideas in this case. Then we also have Earth and Water Dragon. We have again Earth. Creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So what I was also seeing you is that you can lay the foundations so that you can grow again, so that you can evolve again. We had the message with they see you grow and expand. If people haven't seen you for a bit, the next time they see you, they see how you have grown, how you have started something new, how you're bringing your ideas into fruition, you are harvesting the abundance. So that's for the first oracle deck. Let's see what the next one says, the German one. Let me drink a little bit of water. So, what positive traits do others see in pile number one that pile number one doesn't see in themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number one that they don't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number one that they don't see about themselves? Are these all the cards? Okay. The back of the deck we have from platonic, bound, friendships. How can I translate this better? Friendship or bound, friendship, bounds, connections, friendship connections, platonic connections. You are loved. So yeah, I was talking about you being able to bring friends together and making them feel loved. It's like they also love you. But as I've said, I don't know much about this deck. Let's see if yeah, it is saying that sisterhood and brotherhood are something really important, and that everyone is equal and connected with their hearts, and you make people feel like they are connected with you through your heart, and you see them all as equal. No one is more or less worthy than the other. Yeah, being truthful and having honesty traits. Then there is also a message from Avalon that you are exactly as you should be, and well, no, you are who you are, unconditionally lovable and perfectly right. Yeah, that's it. There are other things where for today. So we have Arthur's path. It is free for you to choose. Looks like a positive trait that others see in you that you don't see about yourself is that you choose your path to walk on. Others see that you don't walk the path for others, but for yourself. So you are free to choose the things that you want to have and what you don't want to have. Like with the Eight of Cups, you don't want to walk away about things that doesn't fulfill you emotionally, and you choose to focus on those things that make you happy. So that is a positive trait that others see in you that you don't see about yourself. Is that you choose, that others see you walking a path that you chose for yourself. Then we also have this is something that I need to Google. I don't know what this means, abe. If this is the same word in English as it is in German. Yeah, it is even the English word, and the German translation should be something different. Huh? Okay, so abe, you are blessed. So people see that you are blessed with your life, that things go the way that you want. And this is something maybe that you don't see about yourself, that you are blessed to be here in this exact moment. That just by you being you, you are already a blessing to this world. So, next oracle deck. And it's funny that this is Avalon's deck, and we have Avalon as a dragon here underneath. Just a funny thing that I saw. So we are going back to the dragons, just with another dragon oracle deck, different than the one here. So I said that there is a theme going on, and I think it is also something, a theme of that in Avalon there were dragons as well. So don't quote me on that, I don't know much about Avalon. So let's see. What positive traits do others see in pile number 1 that they don't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides and dragons. What? Pooh. Dormant aspects. Wow. Sure, we are looking at the dormant aspects that you're not aware of. So what other positive traits? What other positive traits do others see in pile number 1 that they don't see about themselves? What other positive traits do others see in pile number 1 that they don't see about themselves? Initiation. Is this everything? Yeah, okay. At the back of the deck we have Destiny. So I'm going to read all the cards from the guidebook because it's like the second time that I'm using this deck, and I have no idea what they mean. So, hi. What is it called? Guidebook, yes. Okay, we're going to begin with Destiny and then dormant aspects and so on. So, Destiny 25. Destiny. The Star Wanderer dragon shines in every conceivable color. This large and powerful dragon has brought its high-frequency vibrations to you today to deliver a message. Open your heart as wide as possible now and hear reality's words. Today is the day on which you may once again choose your fate. Ha! Jesus. This deck is working together with this. We had the message that you are free to choose the path that you want to choose. So again, we have this, you are able to choose your path and your fate. So think carefully about who you wish to be. Consider the path you wish to follow henceforth. Your truth lies deep in your heart. Listen to it. You be a power and love. You are the heir of the divine source, and you will decide how your destiny looks. The moment has arrived for you to become a hero or heroine. Not a drug. I don't know how to pronounce this. The female aspect of hero. The queen. So, in your life, hosts of angels and every light-filled being will bow before you. May this day bring you happiness. May it burn in your soul like a light-filled seal on the past, bringing the old to a close and symbolizing a new path. Have courage. Place this card somewhere that you will see it often. Leave it there for 7 days. Take a moment each time you pass it to say to yourself, I am the hero, or the female version of hero of my life. I am following the path of my soul. Well, that was a nice message, pie number 1. So, you are free to choose your path. So, dormant aspects. We all have important light-filled aspects of ourselves that lie dormant within us. Now is the time to awaken one of these. If you draw this card, the Violet Dragon wishes to help you awaken this particular part of you. So try to sense deep in your heart which aspect wants to awaken. Close your eyes and sense the part of you that stirs. Your inner financial advisor, perhaps, who wishes to bring you to a place of abundance, of your inner healer, your inner artist, or inner child. Take a moment to sense what it is in your heart. When you have recognized what it is there, do the following exercise. Visualize the violet dragon as it looks at you with its yellow eyes, which are shining sublimely. Stand before the dragon and ask it to transform everything that is preventing the dormant aspect within you from awakening. The dragon opens its mouth and breathes out violet flames. As I said, violet flames, I was reminded that are they called again? The masters. There is a master that is associated with violet flames. The Master Saint-Germain in French. Saint Germain. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I butchered it, but yeah. Back to the guidebook. Engulfing you completely. Its energy flows through you. In your mind's eye, see how the veils that obstruct your awakening are burning and how everything is becoming clear. Imagine the sleeping part of you as a golden sculpture with closed eyes, like a statue that bears your face. Say out loud in a firm voice, the sleeper has awakened. In your mind's eye, see how the statue opens its eyes and begins to move. melding with you completely. Take a moment to become aware of breathing in and out, then thank the Violet Dragon and take your leave. Sense your body and come back gently, sending golden light from bottom to top through your spine. When you reach the last vertebra, take a deep breath and open your eyes in the here and now. Repeat this exercise on 7 successive days. If you want to pause the video so that you can read this later on, if you want to do this exercise. So yeah, looks like we came a little bit out of what the positive aspects and traits of the seeing you, by there being an exercise that you should do so that you can see those dormant aspects of yourself now. How nice the cards are. So now to path. Path. If you draw this card, it is time to consider the path your soul is following. I am sure you have asked yourself the questions. Why am I here? What am I here for? What is my spiritual mission? Discovering the answers usually takes a long time, and only those who remain on the right path will discover this divine truth. It is therefore very important that we monitor our progress, request to stay on the divine path, and keep our goal in sight. If we lose sight of it, we lose our very selves. The pink dragon bears the vibration of unconditional love. The frequency of love also vibrates in our hearts, and it is here that you will find the golden path of your soul. However, you will need the power of the green emerald dragon in order to follow it. Its vibration is clarity and truth. Both dragons wish to guide you over the next few days to ensure that you follow the golden path of your soul securely and powerfully. Meditation. Let me take a sip of water, then I'm going to do the meditation for you. So if you want to do this guided meditation, I will be speaking a little bit slowly so that the meditation really kicks in. So if you want to close your eyes, you can do this. Meditation. You don't have to light candles if you don't want to in the respective colors here, but if you want to light a candle, you can. Light one green and one pink candle. Purify the room and play some calming music. Close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. Enter the spiritual space of your heart and look around. How does the inner sanctum of your heart look? Call the love dragon and the green emerald dragon to you. Feel their powerful energies. See how the pink dragon breathes in and out, exhaling golden flames. This beautiful and sublime dragon fills the space of your heart with golden light, bringing blessings to the boundless power that dwells within you. Look deep into the eyes of this superb being. Recognize the deep love within them. Now turn to the green dragon. Kneel down and with your inner voice ask for divine clarity and truth, saying, I am ready. Repeat these words 3 times. The green emerald dragon lowers its mighty head and opens its mouth. You can see 3 large sparkling emeralds on the dragon's palate. Reach out your hand and touch one, letting the energies of clarity and truth flow deep into your heart. A note, a vibration echoes again within you. Say aloud, I am guided by love that serves by divine truth and by clarity, and so I unerringly follow the golden path of my soul at all times through the power of dragons. My trust in myself will be unshakable from now on. No power on earth can divert me from the golden path of my soul. May it be so. I'm going to repeat it. I'm guided by love that stirs, by divine truth and by clarity, and so I unerringly follow the golden path of my soul at all times. Through the power of dragons, my trust in myself will be unshakable from now on. No power on earth can divert me from the golden path of my soul. May it be so. Both dragons have wrapped their wings around you. You stand between them, hearing the beating of their hearts. Magical waves stream from their hearts with each beat, enveloping you. Enjoy this moment. Now give thanks, open your eyes, and know that from now on you will be following the golden path of your soul with power at all times in your life. Perform this meditation for a total of 7 times on successive days, hours at the same time each day. Then check that you are following the golden path of your soul powerfully. Use your inner eye to observe your feet. Are you standing on a golden path? There is no need to rush. It is very important to find the divine path. And what are 7 days compared to the age of your soul? Well, looks like you got caught out being a note, so write a guidebook. So, initiation. The queen of all the dragons is a white as freshly fallen snow. Her scales are set with thousands of diamonds, and she sparkles and glitters in the sunlight. With her long, curvaceous neck, golden eyes, and delicate head, she is a wonderful sight. She wears the golden flower of life as a crown on her head and her own symbol on her breast, a heart within a heart with a 6-pointed star in the center, vibrating at a high frequency. Every creature that encounters the Dragon Queen Alba feels a deep and great love, a love that we humans here on Earth have forgotten, and yet it has not been lost. The dragons are bringing it back for us. You drew this initiation card today. This is a very significant card for you. No person can initiate another person. They can only open up the space for it to happen. The energy for initiation always comes from the spiritual world. You are to wait for the next full moon for your initiation by Queen Alba. Think about what you would like to wear to receive your initiation. Clean the room and cleanse your body. Light white candles and play soft music. Create a circle of crystals on the floor using clear quartz, rose quartz, and amethyst if possible. Make a second circle of salt around this circle and sit in its center. Close your eyes and spend a few moments feeling how your breath flows calmly in and out. Now breathe white light deep into your heart and form it into an infinity sign. Let this lemniscate flow into your heart and vibrate there. Wait for a few moments before breathing golden light into your heart. Let the gold flow into the infinity sign and imagine in your mind's eye a white and gold infinity signs shining out and flowing into your heart. Now use your right hand to trace Alba's symbol in the air, a heart within a heart with a star of David in the center, making it appear before you as if drawn in golden light. Say it loud, Queen of Alba, Queen of all dragons, marvelous Alba, I'm ready to receive initiation from you. Look at the symbol you just traced in golden light with your hand. Open yourself up to receive what is to come. Take the energy and the symbol of the Queen deep into your heart. Feel love spreading out within you. And trace the holy symbol of the Dragon Queen on your body. Over the next 7 days, you must perform no further exercises or meditation. Focus only on grounding yourself in order for these great energies to take a firm hold. Eat healthily and mindfully, ideally using the best produce from the soil, such as potatoes and beets. Go walking in the forest, go dancing, play some sport, or enjoy a little time in the garden. Do whatever is good for you. A small glass of red wine is also an entirely appropriate way of grounding yourself. Nice. So we had some meditation and initiation for you at the end, pile number 1. So that is everything that I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that you like this. I hope that it was helpful to you. I wish you all the best and thank you for sticking with me till the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. You chose the Modern Witch Tarot, the Ocean Jasper, the number 2, or the tune that you heard in the Clairaudiant selection, and this is going to be your reading. I hope you have a cozy day, a cozy afternoon, or cozy night. And this is going to be your reading. So a little background information when I'm shuffling the cards is that I got this inspiration from a other reader that I like to watch. She did it, this reading once. I got the inspiration and I found, that is something nice to do a reading on. So thanks for the inspiration, but I forgot who it was. So I cannot say who I got the inspiration from. I'm so sorry. It was a while back that I saw this video for myself. So yeah. I found it nice, so I want to keep this alive as well. So let's see. Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that pile number 2 doesn't see in themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do people see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, with the what positive fala? Do I have to take all the cards? Good. Let's see. Little bit off. Today is a reading of many cards. So let me see if you can see all the cards. Oops, sorry for bumping into you. You can. What it is? Not in a straight line. So, well, this will do. Okay, at the back of the deck we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Let's see the cards. The King of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands upright, the Two of Cups upright, the Knight of Cups reverse, the Five of Swords upright, and the Six of Swords upright. So, as I did in pile number 1, I'm going to just get the information from the cards that are coming to me with the message already. So, the positive traits that others see in you that you don't see about yourself. With the Six of Swords is that others have seen you in really heavy situations or chaotic energies, but they see you navigate through it into more calmer waters. So like from a chaotic energy, you were able to still walk your path and go to a place where the energy was not chaotic. Even though you were maybe leaving something behind from the past and grieving about it, because this person here has their head hung, you just continued to move forward to a place of better energies. And this brings me to the Eight of Wands. Like, the Eight of Wands is energy that is fast moving, like action taking energy, really fast. It goes like tuck 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 tuck, one after another, and you are able to navigate through this fast pacing life and still able to find the peace there. And people really admire this trait of you, that you can handle the fast things of life and still find your peace. And yeah, you are probably discording with me, but it is a trait that others see in you, and you are not aware of this trait, or you don't see this trait as a positive trait in yourself. So why do we have the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse? I'm just going to put it upright so that I can feel the energy easier. Okay, here I need clarification. So I'm going to use another deck to get a little bit more deeper into this. So I'm going to put this reverse again, so that I don't have a slip of tongue. So please, can you clarify the King of Swords in reverse? Well, that was fast. I like the Eight of Wands. I fell down to the Seven of Cups in reverse. Wow. Is it the same trait as in pile 1? Well, I heard a yes. So, because pile number 1 got the Seven of Cups in the reading, and it looks like the same trait goes for you, pile number 2, that you are able to focus on the things that you want, and you can walk your path with a focused mind and get what you want from it. So, like, you have this determination of walking the path of the thing that you want to manifest and bring into your life without any problems. And that is something that others see in you, that you are able to walk this path, being really focused and doing whatever it is that you want to do. So, what can you clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse? No. Please, can you clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse about the positive traits that others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? Please, can you clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse? Thank you. We have the Star in reverse as well. Oh, we have the Queen of Swords this time at the back of the deck, and we had here the King of Swords, so we have a counterpart from different decks, but still a counterpart. So what I heard was, even though something may have where others may have lost faith and hope, you are able to keep on going. You don't stop even if you are not able to see progress right now. You are still able to keep on going and persevere. Even if others may have already lost hope and faith, you still keep on going, and this is a trait that others see in you as something positive, and I see this too. By the way, Queen of Swords, she is strategic, honest, truthful, knows how to navigate through things with her mind. Her mind is her strongest suit. So, let's see. Please, can you clarify the 6 of Wands in reverse? Can you please clarify the 6 of Wands in reverse for positive traits that others see in pile number 2, but they don't see in themselves? Can you please? A kitchen nut, we have the 3 of Swords again in reverse. As a clarifier for the 6 of Wands. And at the back of the deck we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So, what others see in you is that you are highly intuitive, that you have an inner wisdom within you, or that sometimes can be a little bit outerworldly, but still at the same time it makes sense on Earth. And I'm being reminded of a meaning of the High Priestess, but for the Crowley deck, and that was healer because of the 3 of Swords. So it looks like you can intuitively know what you need to heal so that you can move forward and come out victorious of this certain situation. That is so cool. So, can you clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse about positive traits that others see in pile number 2? The King of Pentacles. And to the back of the deck we have the Knight of Cups upright. You see me shuffling the cards. I'm not making this stuff up. So I'm going to put this in upright now. It came up right here. So you can walk the path and move forward and listening to your heart. Now it makes sense why we got the Three of Swords in reverse twice with the heart on it. So you can walk your path following your heart and your emotions, because you have all the skills, all the financial means to walk the path, to move forward, to listening your intuition, your feelings. And that is how the others see you walking. And nice, we have the Emperor at the back. So others see you as this person that is able to follow their heart and having the abundance, the skill, and the strategic means to make it happen, to make it come true. They also see you as someone really balanced and harmonious within themselves because of the Two of Cups. It talks about union, harmony. You could maybe also, what others seeing you is that when there is a fight that happens, you may be the how do you say this, the middle person, the mediator that is able to make those two parties reconcile. Because here in the Fifth of Swords we have those people that lost the fight and this other person that won the fight. So combining those two here, making so that the people that had fought don't end up being sad or discouraged, but you are able to help them reconcile with each other and bringing them together again. So. Good, that it is for the tarot cards. I'm now going to the Oracle decks, and do have to say that the cards are quite new to me, so I don't know all the meanings of the decks that I'm going now to use, so bear with me as I learn them with the help of the guidebook. So, and we have a little bit of a theme going on through all the three decks. So let's shuffle this deck and see what else we get. Also, something that I was thinking about, I was having a hard time really pinpointing what the positive traits are that others see in you that you don't see in yourself. So since it was hard getting into the bottom of it, it looks like, for me it felt like also that you are able to keep a secret really well, so others don't know or perceive it correctly. Just not, this message is not for everyone, certainly not. So what other positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? What other positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? And your cards on the ground. Oh, you got the same card as pile number 1. Come to me. So, we have Pure White Dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. So, I'm going to shuffle all the cards out, then I'm going to talk about it. So, what other positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? Lilac Fire Dragon. What positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? What are the positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? What other positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? What are the positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that pile number 2 doesn't see about themselves or are unaware of? Looks like they are unaware. At the back of the deck, we have Magenta Dragon. Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. Well, we have more wisdom here, so looks like others see that you really embody the wisdom of your soul, and that you may have memories of past soul things, like memories of your soul. This can be a gift, a craft, or literally you remember your past lives. And so you are able to embody and bring forward the wisdom from those times. And you have also, because you've got the High Priestess with higher spiritual understanding, so you are someone that is and understands spirituality and is maybe more spiritual than other people, and other people see that as a positive trait. Like, you have this grounded knowing. It's just what I'm feeling from you. This grounded knowing, there's wisdom that you share as a sage. Is how I'm seeing this energy. Well, not seeing, as I'm feeling it. You could probably be going through an ascension as well. Currently. It doesn't have to be. But yeah. Pure White Dragon from Orion transforms ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So the knowledge that you have gained through your experiences, you are able to transform it into wisdom, and other people see this as a positive trait, that you can share the wisdom of the experiences that you went through, that you are able to process what you know, so that you can maybe also change course, go from one point of thing into another. They also see you as someone that is truthful and honest, and this is a positive trait for them, that you are so truthful with everyone around, and that you honestly say what needs to be said. And now I understand why pile number 1 and pile number 2, that between your 2 readings, before and afterwards as well, I kept on hearing the same song. So I'm going to write it down for pile number 1, because I didn't mention it in pile number 1, but now I'm hearing it again, and now it's making sense. I'm hearing Brave by Sarah Bareilles, I think. And let me just quickly, because I'm just hearing the instrumental in my head and not the actual lyrics. So and it says and in one part, say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I think other people see you as a person that is brave, that is able to say what they honestly mean and what truth it is. And for the fun of today's reading is that I have this candle here that is, I don't know if you can see it, but it is a throat chakra candle. It talks about expressing your truth and all the things. So pile number 1 and 2, you maybe, if you were drawn to pile number 1, maybe you can see and watch pile number 1 to get more messages for you. So then let your wings of light grow and expand. Also something that others see as a positive trait in your pile number 2 is that you can grow and expand. Like, you're not the same person that you were in the past, and if you haven't met in a while, they see how much you've grown, how much you evolved through this time period that you were not able to see each other. And I'm still hearing on, say what you wanna say, let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. So, if you like, do listen to the song. I'm going to link it down below for you in pile number 1. So, let's go. Light like fire dragon, transmute through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Yeah, I was saying that you bring peace to those that have fought, and bring in harmony to them again. So you are the peacemaker in the group. And if you are around others, like your friends and family, you can bring in joy into conversation. You can make it them laugh again. So then we have open to transcendent love and enlightenment. Yeah, people also see how big your love is, how big your heart is. And sometimes they perceive it as you are totally enlightened. Maybe when you have this sage moment of the wisdom that comes out from your past lives, they see it as you are an enlightened, that you found the enlightenment. That's funny. But yeah, please, pile number 2, make sure that you listen to Brave by Sarah Bareilles, because I'm hearing it. And so it's now stuck in my head. So, okay. What positive traits do others see in pile number one that pile number one, pile number two that pile number two doesn't see in themselves? Please, for you guys. What positive traits do others see in pile number two that they don't see about themselves? Please, for you guys. What positive traits do others see in pile number two that pile number two is unaware of or not seeing? Are this all the cards? Yeah, okay. So it messed up this beautiful way that I've put on the cards. Are you even able to see all the cards? Oops, sorry. Yes, you are. But it is still a little bit. So, okay. At the back of the deck we have your own magic. Everything is possible. Yeah, others seeing yourself that you think you make things like how do you say this? Things that for them they deemed impossible, you make it possible. Like they see it as it comes to you easily and you can work through it swiftly, with the Eight of Wands here as well. So you have this magic in yourself that things that were deemed impossible for others, you make it possible and just lay it on the table. That is so cool. It's such a cool trait. So we also have Gate to Glastonbury. You are right here. So also people think that you are at the right time, at the right place. Like you have this lucky trait in you that makes them feel, yeah, you are exactly at the right place. So you are currently on the right path, or people think that you are on the right path and at the right place, and they think they deem this as a positive trait. So then we have Avalon, the paradise, the island of paradise. I don't know how to translate it. It is stating here that there's going to be a happy turn. Like others see that you are able to make of something that was harsh and chaotic into something positive. So you can flip the side from negative to positive. And so that is what others perceive, you being able to make this change from negative to positive, and it being then something happy and lucky, a happy change, a lucky change, something along those lines that I forgot for a moment English. And then we have our wisdom, alchemy wisdom of alchemy. It is saying that clear your energy. So pile number 2, maybe not something that needs to be said as a positive trait, but it, from the words of the German thing here, it's more of a you should clear your energy, cleanse your energy, and ground yourself again. And we have again the owl here on Merlin, and the owl represents wisdom. mysticism. So you have again the wisdom within you, this mystic way of being. And that's why maybe also I'm having had a hard time pinpointing your traits with the tarot card, because you have this mystery. And people find this cool and a positive trait, that you have this mystery thing, this wisdom, this deep knowledge. Maybe you have also wisdom of how to do alchemy with energy, like transmuting one type of energy into another, like an energy worker. You could also maybe be a healer, like using Reiki or any other forms of healing. This could also mean that you are a doctor, like you work at a hospital or you have your own office. Like, healer doesn't have to be all the hocus pocus healer. It could also be just the normal type of healer of hospitals and things like this. So yeah. So next, Dragon Oracle deck. We had a theme set in Avalon. I think there also appeared dragons. Not sure. I don't know much about Avalon yet. I wanted to know more about it because I was drawn towards buying this deck. So let's see. What positive traits do others see in pile number 2 that they don't see about themselves? What other is this everything? Yeah, wait. Okay. So I have to say this deck I have used it once, so I don't know all the meanings yet, so I'm going to read from the guidebook here. In this case, we have loss at the back of the deck. Then we have Earth, Chalice, and Temple of the Sun. So let me get the guidebook and see what we have here. I'm going to start with loss. So where do I find loss? 55. So loss. You are a dragon rider, a warrior of light. You have been placed here on Earth to fight for a better world. We, the light-filled warriors of Lady Gaia, and the beings that live on Earth, love this world. We stand up for love and light because they are wonderful and yet they could be lost. Deep within us, we have the knowledge that we are ready to connect once again with the power of dragons and unicorns. We have unicorns even here. It is in our nature to protect and preserve. Be aware that on our Earth is a paradise to be reconquered with your help. Focus on what is valuable, on what could be lost, on love, on wonderful and divine creation, and on the natural world here on Earth. Do whatever it is in your power to protect nature, including your own natural environment. We are who we are only because we have something to lose. We warriors of the light, dragon riders, unicorn souls, sorcerers, and priestesses. Our belief is our sword, our love is our shield. We are the guardians of this world. Call your dragon and join with it in entering the service of love. So I'm seeing this as you knowing what to fight for because you know what could be lost through it. So people see this as a positive trait, that you are able to fight for things because you know what the loss could be. maybe you are also someone that others see as you really taking care of environment, like making sure you don't litter, that you recycle things or put things into the recycling bin, like really paying attention on what you do. So Earth Chalice 33. By the way, 33 is also a master number. Just saying. Alba, the queen of all dragons, is white as freshly fallen snow, and her scales are set with thousands of sparkling diamonds. She is the guardian of the 4 holy chalices, the protector of the 4 elements, and warden of the holy hall of baptism, in which these chalices stand. This very day, the Great White Queen has invited you to take part in a baptism in the element of earth. The baptism is a rite, a rebirth, a ritual cleansing. We have the cleansing again. Baptism is the threshold from the old to a new way of being. Prepare yourself for this ritual by washing and dressing in white clothing. Prepare your room by lighting some candles and playing pleasant music. By the way, there's something that I forgot to mention for pile number 1. You don't have to do this if you don't feel called to. Make yourself comfortable. Lay the card on your heart and close your eyes. Now visualize yourself standing before the great chalice. Take your time, stand in front of the holy earth chalice and visualize lying aside your clothing. Climb the 3 steps to the chalice and lie down inside it, covering yourself with the healing earth that fills it. Sense the vibration of the earth through the pores of your skin and ask the holy earth chalice for healing and divine order at every level. Now let go. You are sinking down deep into the holy earth, deeper and deeper. Let yourself fall. You sink down into the depths. The part of you that is hindering your personal ascension is now dying away. Leave this part deep down in the chalice of the earth. Take a deep breath and emerge from the earth chalice as one who has been reborn and resurrected. Awaken into a new light. Down, as well as in pile number 1, you also got some messages that has nothing to do with what positive traits others see in you, but more of a way of you being able to see it and emerging from the darks of it. So now, Temple of the Sun, where are you? Page 90. Temple of the Sun. If you draw this card, the Sun God himself has invited you to enter his golden temple and look into the mirror of truth. This is a great honor. Prepare for this journey by showering and dressing in white clothing, or wear none at all. Whatever fits you, you don't have to do anything of this, what is said, if it makes you uncomfortable. So, draw a Star of David on a large sheet of paper. Play some calming music and light 6 gold or white candles. Sit down on the paper and arrange the candles around you, ensuring each star tip points to a candle. Close your eyes and call your personal dragon to you. See page 101 to learn how to find your personal dragon. Well, you can just call on them. I think it will come. I don't want to make this reading too long. Ask it to take you to the mirror of truth. your imagination is a gift from the divine source, so do not be shy about using it. Fly to the sun. The sun god will protect you from the heat and bright light. Your dragon delivers you to the entrance to the golden temple. Dismount and enter the temple alone, where you will see a large gold mirror. Take your time, walk slowly to the mirror, stand in front of it, look into it, and recognize yourself as a dragon rider. See the gown you wear as a dragon rider, the color of your hair, and the items you carry with you, your jewelry or ritual objects. This is you. Take this image deep into your heart and hear the voice of the sun god as he tells you, you are the light that your world needs. Now turn around and return to your dragon. Look into its large and loving eyes and recognize the joy in them. It is so glad to see you in the gown that you were as a dragon rider. Thank the sun god and let your dragon take you home. That was nice as well. So, pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it helped you. Thank you for sticking with me to the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. You chose the Mystical Manga Tarot, the Milky Quartz, the number 3, or the tune that you heard in the Clairaudiant selection, and this is going to be your reading. So when I'm shuffling the cards, let me tell a little background story. I got this inspiration from another reader on YouTube. She did, I don't know when she did this reading, but it was some time ago, and I was like, oh, that's such a cool topic to do a reading, and it really encouraged me, and I wanted to do this too for you. So I'd like to continue this encouragement line that she started, but I sadly don't know who it was that did it, because if I knew, I would say who I got this idea from, but I forgot. So I'm sorry. Okay. So please, spirit guides, what positive traits, I didn't even ask. Let's see if it should come out again. It will. What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see in themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? Is this upright or reversed? Okay, this is like this. Neither of one nor the other. Let me get up so that I can see if you can see the cards. And yes, all the other two groups got also a lot of cards, so just to be fair, I did the same for you. Pile number 3. So, at the back of the deck we have the Tower. Ah, interesting. But to that later on. Let's see what we have. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles upright. Whoa, we have 9-9. And then we have the 3 of Swords upright, the 10 of Pentacles upright, the Sun, the 5 of Cups, and the Page of Coins, neither reverse nor upright. So, what positive traits do others see in you that you don't see about yourself is people see you really as someone that is bright, joyous, happy, optimistic. Like, even if you are sad and you are broken-hearted and grieving something, you know how to pick yourself back up into this energy of the sun. You know how to bring back a smile to you and others as well. They see you also as someone that is satisfied. They may see you as being successful in school, work, career, or they see you as someone that is really skillful, because the 9 of Pentacles talks about being satisfied on a basis of self, and the 10 of Pentacles is being abundance in a sense of for the whole family. Like the whole family is able to be, happy because you've worked hard and got the abundance and the success as well. Also, something, the back of the deck is a card that it's an energy that is there but not seen. So this is the hidden positive traits of the hidden positive traits, because this is what others see in you that you don't see about yourself. This is something that is not seen by anyone. So probably let's take it as positive traits from the spirit guides, because they are the only ones that can see, because it is hidden. You are also able to adapt to change. As I lifted it up, look at that. We have the 10 of Cups right underneath. The 10 of Cups is also one of the cards that states that you are abundant and happy, also in the emotional sense. Like, this is happiness and abundance more in the physical form, and this is the abundance and happiness in the emotional form. And it was hidden underneath the Tower. And the Tower talks about changes that the divine does for us, because something was built upon that. Yeah, the foundation was not great. It was not meant to be there for too long. And because we humans, we tend to cling onto something even if we know that it doesn't do us good, the divine sometimes takes the matter in its own hands and take it away from us. We may be in that moment like, no, why did this happen to me? And then we are grieving, we are hurt, we are sad. But at the end of the day, and the end of the time period that this happened, we are going to see that it was for the better, and that afterwards we are more happy than how we were with the thing that the tower took from us. So I think you are able also to adapt to change in a way that others can admire this about you. Even your spirit guides may admire this about yourself. And then we have the Page of Coins, neither in reverse nor upright. The Page of Coins is someone that is really curious, really someone that wants to learn a lot, to hone their skills, but when it is in reverse, they can be quite lazy. So I take it as you know when to work hard, but also when to laze around, to rest up, because we cannot function if we only work. We also need to have a balance of work and rest so that we have enough energy, enough clear mind, so that we can continue with our work. Let's say, for example, if I would have been tired, if I haven't rested enough and I would do this reading, I would not be able to either talk in English because it's not my first language. I would not be able to understand what the cards are trying to say because my energy would be also, how do you say this? Would also interfere with the cards and what cards will come out. So I have to be well rested so that I can do this reading. If not, I wouldn't be able to convey the messages from the cards, nor would I be able to hear my spirit team saying messages if I am asking them about something, asking for a little help for when I do the readings. So I need to have a clear mind, be well rested so that I can do this. So my explanation on what I mean by resting and working. So now, the other thing that I'm curious about is now the Nine of Wands in reverse. What does this mean as a positive trait? So, wait, hold on. Reverse, martyrdom, disloyalty, stubbornness. I was stuck on disloyalty and stubbornness. I don't think it wants to say that you are disloyal and stubborn. Well, we could see stubborn as being determined and really persevering. If you take this as a positive trait, all traits we can see it as positive and negative, depending on how we formulate it. And this is something that we learned in school when we were learning on how to do a job interview. Sometimes they ask what are your weaknesses, and we have to sell ourselves even if we have a weakness. So a weakness per se, let's say for my example is I'm a perfectionist, and I want to make things as perfect as possible, and that's why I take my time to do the things. So I could say, yeah, I'm a perfectionist, and because I want to do the things good and almost perfect, I tend to be a bit slow. But this just means that the quality is just that much better. You see how I could turn the being too slow as a positive trait. So you can be stubborn, but it means just that you're determined and trying to make the thing work, even if you've seen it sometimes not working out with the, like here with the 3 cups. This person is grieving that the 3 cups fell down and it didn't work, but there are 2 cups still standing. So you are determined to do things so that it works out. So with this loyalty, I'm not sure if it means that you are someone that doesn't like this loyalty and people admire you for your loyalty and that you cannot stand others that are disloyal. That one I'm a bit stuck. I hope that you can figure it out for yourself what it means. Sometimes even we reader cannot understand fully the wonders of the divine. So let's go to the oracle cards and get more messages. So please speak out. What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see in themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3? Are these all the cards? Good. So at the back of the deck we have Air Dragon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. So a positive trait that others see in you is that you communicate honestly. You tell the truth. You can bring others inspiration and hope. So if something didn't work out, you, as I said before, you are able to still keep on going and to turn this back into a happy smile. So others see when something didn't work out, when they lose hope, you didn't lose hope and you are still keep on going, and so you can be an inspiration to them to not lose hope. I hope it made sense how I phrased this. And see life from a higher perspective, and they also appreciate how you see things from a different perspective as they have. So like they are, so it's not surprised, astonished, is this the right word? Astonished by how you have such a different perspective from them and see everything from a high perspective, and they like this about you. So we had Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to knowledge for the golden age. Carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. So what I think this means is that you have knowledge to bring new things in. Like, you're a visionary. You may even have ideas. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about how to phrase this and find the right words. An inventor. Like, you have knowledge somehow to invent things that are completely new and they change the flow of things, like how the light bulb was invented by who was it? Edison? Was it Edison? I'm so bad at history. More when it comes to physics. So Thomas Edison, I think, was the one that invented the light bulb or had some inkling with electricity. Like also Tesla. So they had knowledge about things to invent and bring a new age. So people see this as a positive trait, that you can make an idea to bring in something new. Like you carry the energy of the future. You bring in the future into the present moment. Something that people could not fathom right now. You have the ideas and probably the knowledge as well to bring this into a reality. And also people look up to you like you are a leader, be a guiding light. You are the light that guides them. So people see also a positive trait in you, that you are a good leader. And don't forget that those are positive traits that others see in yourself that you don't see about yourself. So I got the feeling, no, that's not me. Well, you don't see it yourself. So it is you. It's something others see in you. So don't brush it off. Think about it. Maybe it is true. And maybe you are going to start seeing that in yourself too after this reading. Then we have Earth Dragon. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energies cleaning. You can move forward in life. Yeah, like what I said with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Even though you may be sad and things have not worked out, you can stand up again and keep on walking and bring the good times back. Like you are able to move past the obstacles and clear things around so that you can move forward. People also see yourself as a grounded person, and also that you are helpful because you be ready to serve. You may like when someone asks for help, you are, yeah, of course, and you go help them. So you serve others by helping. Yes, then let's go to the next deck. This one's in German, so be with me when I'm trying to translate it. Do hope that I don't have to use the guidebook, because then the translation is going to take a little bit longer, so sorry in advance. So what are the positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What other positive traits do people see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about them? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? Okay, there's no more details coming out, so let me... just to make sure. Yes, you can see the cards. Perfect. At the back of the deck, we have Avalon, the Island of Paradise. Pile number 2 got this card. Just if you were drawn to pile number 2, maybe. There is also another message there for you. A happy turn of events. Yeah, again, it's coming back, like, even if something turns sore or bad, you see that you are able to turn this around to something more positive because of your optimistic look at it from your higher perspective. Like maybe people see only the bad thing and you are the one that sees the good in the bad. So you can turn things around to be more positive, more happy, maybe also more lucky in a way. So let's see what else we have. We have Excalibur. Follow your purpose. So follow your purpose. Like, people are admired by you being able to follow the path that you have set for yourself. They see you following the purpose that you gave yourself, and they are admired by it because not everyone is brave enough to follow their purpose. Sometimes the purpose or what we want to do differs greatly from other people, and they would not be as brave enough to just go and follow that path. But you are able to follow the path that you have set for yourself. So people admire and see this as a positive trait, that you are brave for following the purpose you have set for yourself. Then we have Altar of Strength. Take what is I'm searching my brain for the correct translation of Verfügung into English. Offers now. Let me Google that one. My head's not able to figure it out. Okay. Take what is provided to you. So I think that you are able, with the things that are provided to you, to make great things. So people see this as your strength. With what you've got, even if it's not a lot, you are able to do great things. And they see this as a beautiful strength, that even if you have little, you can make something big with the sheer strength of yourself. That is one good trait, I have to say. So this is also a new deck. I have it used once before this whole video, so I'm not familiar with all the cards meanings. So be with me. I'm probably going to read that from the guidebook. So please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? Please, spirit guides, what positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? What positive traits do others see in pile number 3 that pile number 3 doesn't see about themselves? Is this the only card? Okay. On the back of the deck we have Water Chalice. I'm going to put it here because I'm going to read the cards from the guidebook. And we also have shadows. Ooh. Now this is going to be interesting. By the way, this deck here particularly, sometimes in the meanings of the guidebook there is no such thing as a positive trait per se that we can see, but sometimes it's also like an activation, like pile number 1 and pile number 2 got an activation meditation to be able to emerge into those positive traits. So I'm not sure. Well, water chalice for sure has an activation, shadows I'm no idea. So water chalice 96. By the way, you don't have to do the meditation or anything that the guidebook is advising to do. So, water chalice. Alba, the queen of all dragons, is as white as freshly fallen snow, and her scales are set with thousands of sparkling diamonds. She is the guardian of the 4 holy chalices, the protector of the 4 elements, and warden of the holy hall of baptism in which these chalices stand. This very day, the great white queen has invited you to take part in a baptism in the element of water. The baptism is a rite, a rebirth, a ritual cleansing. Baptism is the threshold from the old to a new way of being. Prepare yourself for this ritual by washing and dressing in white clothing. And prepare your room. Light several candles and play some pleasant music. Make yourself comfortable. Lay the card on your heart and close your eyes. Now visualize yourself standing before the great chalice. 3 steps lead up to the water chalice, which take your time. Visualize lying aside your clothing, then mount the 3 steps and climb into the chalice. Dive in and let yourself sink deep inside. Water is the cradle of life. Wash yourself clean of all your limitations. Water is the fullness of all possibilities. Feel the holy water of the chalice on your skin, how it carries and surrounds you. You sink to the floor of the chalice where you let go of the unbeliever within you. Your clear intent is sufficient, but strengthen it with your inner voice. I am letting go of the unbeliever within me, right here, right now. Repeat these words several times if you need to. Now rise to the surface of the water chalice filled with a new awareness. Anything is possible. Make these words your mantra for the rest of your life. If you want to see the mantra or the affirmation, you can see here in pause. Then to the shadow. Let me drink a sip of water, then we will continue. Shadows. If you draw this card, it is time to take a look at your shadows. The Dragon King Oisin is sending out the dragons so that we humans can remind ourselves that we are powerful beings. The black dragons are sent by the white dragon Queen Alba. They have the highest vibration of love in their dragon hearts and are coming to transform your lower energies into higher frequencies. A black dragon has the ability to dive deep into the world of shadows, reaching areas that remain concealed from others. Many people fail to recognize their shadows for what they are, thereby allowing the dark side to manipulate them, to hold them in check, and to rob them of energy and enthusiasm. And I think if this came out as a positive traits that others see in you, you are exactly the opposite. Like, you know your shadows, but you don't let yourself be held back by it. That's how others perceive you. Let's name and shame a few of their shadows here. Well, I wouldn't shame those things particularly, so I don't like that this is written here. Like, we should not shame ourselves for having those shadows. It's like all negative traits that we have are shameful, and that's not it. We are beautiful even with our negative traits. This just makes ourselves. We are made of positive traits as well as negative traits. We just need to learn how to navigate with them and accept them, but not shame it. So we have cigarettes, alcohol, too much sugar, a sense of fear, other addictive behaviors, playing the victim, spiritual arrogance, and so on. Now ask yourself the question, am I ready to confront my shadows? If the answer is yes, begin the shadow work described below. If not, put this card to one side, take it out of the deck and only replace it when you are ready. Now let's get started. Pick a shadow and become familiar with it. The why, when, and how of it. The key is to understand that giving in can often mean victory and the breaking of paralysis. Inner rigidity can often prevent us from recognizing our shadows. Indeed, we are frequently extremely stubborn about this very issue. When working with shadows, try to remain flexible in your attitude. Recognize when you are being cross or obstinate, the inner rigidity to which I refer. Try not to put up defenses, but instead become soft and pliable. Being defensive involves meeting inner rigidity with rigidity, which does not lead to success. Exercise. Sit upright on a chair, light at least one white candle, and play some calming music, perhaps a favorite song. Now imagine you are surrounded by some tall grass with a gentle breeze blowing the stalks this way and that. Sway with the grass, sway with the wind. Call the black dragon and use your inner voice to ask it to move aside all the rigidity within you. Now feel its noble presence. The black dragon is striding through the tall grass. It is magnificent, shimmering, and powerful. It opens its heart and envelops you entirely in black light. Black light's vibration has a higher frequency than any other and cannot be contaminated. Feel how this mighty light flows up and down the light canal in your spine, seeking out every weak point. The light pulls and flows powerfully to every point in your physical or spiritual body where shadows zap your energy. Now smile, be glad, and say in all love to the shadow, I see you, I know you, I respect you, and now you may go. I do not need you any longer. I'm going to repeat it. I see you, I know you, I respect you, and now you may go. I do not need you any longer. Smile and let the shadow go. Give it to the black dragon, which will lovingly place it in a white column of light. Hear how the dragon says to the shadow, I free you. You need fight no longer, for there is peace for you too. Now go in peace. From now on you are free of this shadow. Live and act accordingly to what has been said. Respect yourself and smile. thank the Black Dragon and perform this exercise as often as you think necessary. Well, let me give my 5 cents to it. Sometimes it's not easy to let go of certain habits and certain addictions, but I think you don't have to be harsh on yourself to make it go completely away. Of course, if you want to completely serve your ties with this, then be my guest, but just acknowledging that you have this shadow and accepting it as part of yourself and not shaming it, I think this is already a great feat, because we cannot shut all our shadows out. We will always be part of the shadow and light. We will always have the bad traits and good traits within us. This is the polarity of Earth, and we are here to have those experiences with those things. So, well, cutting a little bit off is okay, but I don't think we should shame it and be like, no, I don't need all those shadows, I need to let go of everything. That's not how it works. We are made of both, and we should accept both and acknowledge both. It would just be like putting all the shadows under a rack, ignoring and not acknowledging it, and that would be already bad in itself. So you don't have to agree with me. It's just how I feel about this, about everything. So yeah, good. This is everything that I have for you, pie number 3. I hope that this helped you. I hope that you liked it. Thank you for sticking with me till the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye!